What happened when a person is brainwashed by aliens? This is an experiment conducted by aliens on humans. They made a girl lie on the table. I saw a pair of hands on the girl's temple. He had to use his skills on girls. Elysium is definitely the best drama. Science fiction meat and family skin can make you subvert the three views. Some people chase after it every day. Some people watch 4 episodes in one go. It's the most typical soft science fiction. It involves fate, betrayal, deception. Claimed to be the best remake in history. Every episode is great. If it doesn't look good, you hit me, since the play involves character poisoning. It is recommended to follow me to watch a few series. Imagine you're walking down the street. Then you must be careful. Planes may fall off from time to time. They seem to be under the control of some kind of force. The scattered sword that splashed almost killed Junpei. But here's what's even weirder. The pilot who jumped out of the parachute died inexplicably. Then the ground began to tremble. God was directly shocked. The man almost shook hands with God. Do you think this is an earthquake? Not when they arrived. This powerful sense of oppression is almost suffocating. Panicked people began to flee. Just then, a massive alien mothership appeared before everyone's eyes. And they're not just in New York City. It's happening in cities around the world. The huge tin shell is like a big beetle. Apparently extraterrestrial civilizations have invaded Earth, and it was on the news very quickly. The event covered more than 80 cities around the world. People went into panic. The military has replaced the police in every corner of the city, but the aliens did not immediately launch an attack. However, this alternative invasion method, on the contrary, it is more scary to think of as the ship keeps changing. Glowing lenses began to appear at the bottom. Then it shined brightly. People are looking up to the sky. I saw the light of the spaceship flashing. A person's avatar appeared. He claims his name is Anna. He's the leader of their planet, and let people not have to be afraid. To avoid the outbreak of war, he apologized. Could aliens really be so friendly? Anna also said, they're just passing through. Accidentally discovered the Earth's water resource and minerals. They are in dire need of these substances in exchange. They are willing to share advanced technologies that are ahead of these technologies will give human life, brings great hope for peaceful coexistence. And then he's going to talk to the world leaders, have deeper communication, hear it all. Ignorant human. There was also a warm pause at this moment. But is it really that simple? Do aliens really look exactly like humans? And arrives at the United Nations had friendly negotiations with humans. Show a willingness to interact with humans. The false civilization will never violate, and broadcast it live to all of humanity. Aliens have also invited humans to visit the alien mothership. The people invited were very excited. They're going to the mothership factory in this little spaceship. I saw the small spaceship slowly taking off. Fly towards the mothership opposite. They crossed the Takahashi over tall building, came to the interior of the alien mothership. In the lead is the heroine, the Mei Sun Xiaoshuai. The magnificent structure in front of a highly developed civilization directly intoxicated the two. Time goes by day by day. The arrival of superstition had cured more than diseases that humans cannot cure. Even the amount of conversation about all types of crime had plummeted across the country. People are putting more and more trust in superstitious mental replicas. Ask the old priest if we recognize extraterrestrial civilization. What is the god we believe in? After all, human civilization had lasted. Assistant Marcus receives intelligence, learning that someone in Marcus was standing on stage to speak, and they didn't know what to do. The grave god is gone like this. And this person who secretly reported it because his daughter is still in Anna's hands, so he had to make this choice. Human emotion. Let you have betrayed them. There are still many people who do not want to coexist. What's even more surprising civilizations. Marcus during his speech, he actually invited the Mei Sun Xiaoshuai to his desperation. Daman herself went to the stage. By giving my son a close hug, avoided the sniper's muzzle, gained a chance to shoot for his with a gunshot. People panic. This day, and Marcus goes down. Anna left the scene under the protection of her subordinates. The moment he got on the spaceship, he seemed to understand something. Feeling behind it all. It's all about Damai. It feels like Damai is behind it all. Although Anna's conference was not very successful, but several members of the column were also hit hard. The priest was sacked for causing chaos. As a federal police officer, Damai also came to dispute, was included in the suspected rebate list by the police. And the Mei's colleague also collected photos of him, and so Damai was also temporarily suspended. The assassination attempt failed. They analyzed it in combination with every black actually happened. At the same time, back to the mothership Anna. Because Marcus was killed, he told Junpei to find it immediately. Just then, assassins make them pay for Marcus, avenge them. But the pet mother's plan continued. However, the cruel screenwriter also started. What happened to a person who had been brainwashed by aliens? This is an experiment conducted by aliens. They made a girl lie on the table. I saw a pair of hands on the girl's temple. He has to use his skills on girls. A strange ball flew into Elysium. With the pet's power, the girl in pain began to scream. After a while of tossing, the pet mother's pupils started to struggle intensified. Wait until the girl is quiet. She became an obedient little darling. Pet mother makes her take self-destructive pills. She took it without saying a word and stuffed it into her mouth, then fly into the crowd. Then he disappeared in front of everyone. It turns out that Changmu wants to use his skills so as to achieve the purpose of invading. However, in order to resist the satellite, the conspiracy was hatched. They kidnapped Changmu's daughter Xiaomei and asked that only Changmu go to the rescue. Otherwise, the rebels will kill Xiaomei. Changmu came to the warehouse alone to save her daughter. No one here was aware of it. This is all arranged by the rebels and their daughters. They want Changmu to be defenseless. Let Xiaomei kill her own mother with her own hands, end this alien invasion. But the plan can't keep up with the changes. What Changmu said deeply moved Xiaomei, make him unable to start. Finally, the two walked out the door safe and the rebels were disappointed. after the plan failed. Critical moment. Dama hurry up. In the previous generation of about to take back rescue at this time, she summoned all the satellites on the alien mothership and told her that she was under house arrest so that you were ready to leave her again. However, at the moment of her speech, the tentacle suddenly pierced her body. I didn't expect Anna to arrive at the scene. George found this ball. She killed her own mother with her own hands. Soon Anna once again casts Elysium on, but just in the middle of his task, eyes are already full of blood. And this little girl came up to me. Under the operation of the little girl, all of humanity in mind, they all look up at the sky. He was possessed. Lost my mind. Saved everyone's life. And this little girl, he is the product of the cross-species union between humans and aliens. What challenges will the little black human face? The second season of There are many other great stories in the original. Like you can watch the original. Let's look forward to the third season. But some were shot. Then a group of people rushed in. With a machete, it's a slash. Amid the chaos, Dama would crisis. The ground. He pulled out all his strength, then picked up the steel rod on the ground. Give the man a hard tap. The man fell to the ground. And this man was his colleague for many years. Dama can't believe my colleague when he broke his colleague's neck. But I saw the eyes inside. Amazing people provide human high-tech technology, gain human credibility. They disguise themselves as saviors, holding on to the weaknesses of human nature. After they came to her, most of humanity has fully accepted them. Are they really there to benefit humanity? In order to find out the true purpose, the male protagonist Zhu had found a few like-minded. They formed a team of to secretly investigate the satellite. The heroine, Dama, is a federal. Soon their investigation progressed. This person is a chemistry professor, most likely in which have several people took immediate action. Underground parking lot where he gets launched a comprehensive containment. The professor walks out of the passage. Just as he was about to George, who is hiding in the dark, unexpected action. He was shot by the professor. George fell to the ground. Then the giant black rushed by, shot the professor. Several people quickly separated. Dama and Jack are responsible for George's gunshot wound. Zhu Hui went to deal with the professor. Just as the giant black pressed the professor, he took a pellet. Zhu Hui wants to stop. The man's body was instantly reduced to ashes. The professor is indeed a BSR. Soon Zhu Hui told Dama. The professor took a BSR self-destruct. For a moment they read from the material, accidentally saw the address. The three quickly rushed over, found out it was a chemical fact. It turns out that the MSI people are working on the actual common medicine for humans to use. And the common medicine they use to prevent they're going to inject all of humanity. After several people left the potion, just blew up the entire warehouse. When Team Jack returns to the church, but was attacked by the satellite people, and the old priest who sent him to the spaceship for treatment. At the same time, after learning that the warehouse had been bombed, also received a message. It said long life John May. Changwu immediately panicked when he saw it. John May is the captain of the Wolf Column. They specialize in secretly destroying satellites. After learning that, Anna made an immediate decision. He dragged his rope to a sealed space. Remove the dust from your body to the center of the beam of light. The cross-species union between humans and aliens. What would it look like? He's an alien. And his wife is human, and got pregnant with his child, although he looks like a human. In fact, their appearance is just a layer of their skin. Now 2 months. Women feel that their appetite is abnormal. Most pregnant women just have no appetite for the first 3 months. On the contrary, my husband is an alien. He doesn't know it all now. And he's still feeling it. Only a few days later, something strange happened. No matter what he eats, he can't get enough. Normal meals are not to the taste at all. Then he found a little mouse on the ground. Could it be that he has an idea about the little mouse? He stared at the little mouse. He was possessed. Fortunately, reason overcomes it. It ended up in the trash. He couldn't believe what he just did. Just as he was worrying about it, husband saw it and ran over. He told his husband what had just happened. There is no way for Zhu Hui to only pretend to take it. The doctor reassured him. The child is all right. But what he doesn't know is, the doctor turned out to be her husband. He told the authorities. The fetus in the belly is growing. He must be replenished immediately, but humans don't have it at all. Then he found the resistance team. Tell them what happened. If you don't handle this well, then his Wolf Column identity will be exposed. To succeed in dreaming of the elements, he found the members of the Wolf Column, got a fake identity, then sneak into the Westminster mothership. After arriving at the mothership, he began to observe the situation around him. Just as he successfully passed the security check, the human baby starts crying. He glanced back, in just a small act, but it was seen by the staff. Soon he found a place to put the elements. He quickly unlocked the combination lock. A small blue bottle emerged. Just as he took the elements, the staff stopped him. He was then taken for examination. If you fail, you will die. I didn't expect. The inspectors and the staff member, all from the Wolf Column. Although the Wolf Column is also a satellite, but their consciousness has awakened. Also established a underground forces rebelling against the mother of Warnzana, an aggressive plot against humanity. After leaving your contact information, they let the giant black go. After coming back, Zhu Hai secretly poured the elements into the element discard had been discovered to find out the inside story. Changyu distributed the self-destruction pellet, then let them swallow one by one. Because they all failed the big move of the superior to respect swallowed particle. The rest of it is mindful. They will die worse later. He is 2 weeks pregnant. The pain made him burst blue veins, but for the sake of ladies' eggs. But as the leader of the third tribe, can't be without temperament. I saw him take a deep breath. The blue veins that burst out of the body slowly fade away, turned into a beautiful woman. Men come in and report to her. Said that humanity was about to hold a conference at the Round Table Summit. China has shown world leader the black technology she is about to share with humanity. Blue energy. She told them it was clean, sustainable development, no pollution, no infrastructure required. It can release unlimited powerful energy, and that's a relief to humanity. Such a happy thing. Make world leaders laugh with their power. However, everything and it did just to get humans to treat them MSI by trust. Don't doubt each other. Can MSI people really be so friendly? And as the Secretary General of the what Lee Xinren did was a great and selfless, deserves an award. But we can only learn a lot. Apparently the Secretary General is scheduled. Reporter Chad found the Secretary General said Anna was coming under the guise to win the hearts of the people. Access to politics. Influence if they were just alien. Why would he need such influence? Soon after, Morena began to I saw him slowly emerging from the water. His eyes suddenly turned red, then countless eggs poured out of the nest, and these scary things hatched very quickly, bringing disaster to humanity. Then the Earth will be occupied by the Zerg. Humans will disappear. But there are still some hobbies among these aliens. They're moved by human emotion. Build an underground force against Anna. It's called the Fifth Column. And Giant Black is one of them. He teamed up with a few human friends, especially against Anna, to sabotage Morana's plan. They're ready to marry their brothers on the mothership. How? But they need to find the designated communication. Zhuhei tells everyone. Maybe Captain Zhang Mega has this device. Come to the captain's house. It was his stepson who opened the door. After he came in, Zhuhei sent his girlfriend. Zhuhei told him about the restoration and asked the boy for communication, but the boy had no idea what they were talking about. Then there was a fight in the kitchen. He stepped forward and looked. My girlfriend turned out to be a PSAR. Several people quickly retreated to find equipment. Then they found the device in the warehouse. And on the alien mothership, B-men have captured George of those columns. They're going to get George to give up the list and subject him to the brutal torture of the PSAR. Women come to give themselves a pregnancy test. The results shock the male doctor. Turns out her fetus has a tail. A woman wants to see her fetus, but was stopped by the male doctor. The male doctor is going to do something. Women don't feel right. Asked to leave. Just as the male doctor started, a man is strangled. The doctor turned out to be the husband Zhuhai. I saw him take out a pill and put it in the after a few seconds. The male doctor turned black. The woman was stunned. I didn't expect the doctor to be an alien. Come to the street. According to Black's confession, say you are an alien too. But women don't believe it at all. He just lit up his MSI eyes. Soon the matter reached Command. This shocked Chang's mother. In order not to alarm the hurriedly ended this. He took the task very seriously and sent soldiers to then summon all the executives on the mothership. Start indoctrinating them. Coleman says, the existence of babies puts the race at risk. Hybrids may be born with human emotion. Fifth column will breed. Once the hybrids come against it, that their war with the column will be endless. It was born a bastard. We're going to catch it. Study it to find the cause and effect to stop humanity from defiling the MSI lineage. At the same time, Giant Black finds the hidden of the fifth column. He is ready to entrust his wife to this. After a brief self-introduction, they moved in. But his wife had already been injected with the Arlo vaccine. Arlo vaccine not only harms him, and he's also a GPS. Wherever he hides, he will be located. Pretty soon, the Zerg warriors found their foothold. You can see it in his eye. He had a plan. At night, sudden power outage in the house. People don't notice right. Get ready. Hidden people go out to check the situation. He was assassinated by soldiers. The wife found blood on the ground. Scared to run back. I didn't expect to bump into a soldier. As a result, I also got the warrior opens the eye. Start scanning room staff. Let me introduce you here. Warriors are the real soldiers. People like Zhuhei belong to Kurd. Just as several people were about to flee, soldiers suddenly fall from the sky, caught his wife. Zhuhei hurriedly pounced on it. The two scuffled together. Critical moment. Dama and Jack alive. That scared the soldiers away. Chen-Hai told the two that they were both MSI people. The soldiers immediately flew. The warrior chased after them, and they ran away. Suddenly a huge axe slashed down the warrior. Do you think this will end him? Impossible. No wonder Anna lays eggs. To pick strong satellite. As the saying goes, the dragon begets a dragon and the phoenix begets a phoenix. Has no movement. They had to run. Sure enough, a few people just stepped forward. The warrior stood up again, and what they don't know is the legions of warriors led by Kangmiwana about to break out of the shell. This is the army that's coming. Alien civilization invades Earth. They aim for aggression. Later batch of warriors. Don't look at the way they look. In fact, their appearance is just a layer of their skin. Chang Yu approaches humans again and again, in order to win the favor of humans, so as to achieve the Commander releases the news. Prepare to send out an army of hidden to destroy the rebels. Soon the rebels got the news. They're going to destroy this unit before it hits the ground. And what they don't know is, it's all a conspiracy plan by several people use the rocket launcher to successfully destroy the space on the ragdoll. Suddenly he felt something was wrong. Run over and check it out. It turned out to be an anomaly. It's a human corpse. They knew that the ship was being compromised. It's not a secret activity here, but the human beings on the ship. 3 people had soon the police and forensic scientists arrived. The scene of the incident was this disaster instantly broke several people. Jack opted out of the wolf column for this. Immediately the matter was found out. The 5th column was instantly joined by a secret terror army. Public enemy of mankind. Resurrection. City of conspiracy, and that's just part of his plan. At the same time, Lisa, who was eroded by human emotion, friendly to alien mothership. She saw a maternal human being sent to the test bed by researchers. I saw her being placed on a chopping block. Steel needles stabbed at her one by one. It seems to be voraciously sucking something. Because these needles will stimulate the woman. Lisa feels so creepy. He turned to look at the screen. She discovered an amazing secret. It turns out that boyfriend Xiao Shuai is also on the screen. It made him feel terrible about his mother. After speaking, the pet mother punched. It turns out that the pet mother has a new plan. He wants to use his daughter's injury to make a splash. Shortly after, soon he was found by passers-by and taken to the hospital. The police came to the hospital for questioning. Followed his mother's request. Blame everything on the 5th column. Lisa's beating was immediately exposed by reporters. The police came to the hospital to see him again and took out 2 photos. Asked him if they did it. And he nods his head in silence when the pet mother pretended to visit him with a sad expression. But who knows that this is actually a bitter trick, and not only that. He also pretended to be pitiful in front of federal agents. Pretty soon, he was hyping it up in the They say that humans have hurt them, and so the story of Starling spread all over the world. He said the Sputniks were leaving Earth. To show determination, he ordered the captain of the Shanghai ship to let them leave. The screen changes. Came to the prosperous and beautiful Shanghai. A little boy's evening. Suddenly the sky was very windy. When he looked up at the sky, the Shanghai ship had really left the sky. Meanwhile, reporter Chad also reported Morena will evacuate all ships this week and shut down all satellite human services. Believers marched in the streets, afraid that the satellite people will take everything away. See the scene and look satisfied. Because his plan is coming to fruition soon, and Carl, who was targeted, was not. He doesn't understand why he is targeted, so I decided to find the old Han another photo. Want to figure out what conspiracy is doing. Soon a few people came to Chinatown. At this moment, Lao Pa is here. Dao Mai suggested going upstairs after identifying himself. He zoomed in. It turns out that Lao Pa is a doctor, and he was working on a project with a couple of friends. But the research results can have side effects on marine. Even some reptiles are affected, so they abandoned the study. Dao Mai asked him if the lizards said may be affected. Dao Mai suddenly thought of satellite. It turned out that these viruses were fatal. Then a large number of Japanese came downstairs. Dao Mai, in desperation, Dao Mai quickly asked Lao Pa to write a free colleague, pretending to arrest Pablo. Then Lao Pa goes upstairs. Soon after, Lisa came. Dao Mai found the reason to chat privately with Lisa. Lisa wouldn't identify. And you let go of Lao Pa email. And that's it. The movement caught Anna's attention. As a result, at the time of identification, Lisa still pointed out the old Pa. Next, Palmer will be taken to the spaceship torture of the MS after catching Lao Pa. The media immediately reported Anna's transformation will not leave the Earth. At the same time, the fleet before the Earth is about to reach the solar system. They have to turn off the human radar. Give the order. Let the MSIS lurking in various countries take action that the spacecraft is not monitored before. Then Chalmer came to the incubation cabin. These are his orders. Bigman told him the mothership would arrive early, has entered range to attack Earth. Everything was planned as Anna expected. To breastfeed morale. Mother Chong had once again used his big twist event. And surprisingly, her mother's daughter, Lisa, was no longer affected. It wasn't that long ago. He laid a batch of eggs. As time goes by, the eggs have finally grown to the size of a book. Just as they were about to break out of their shell, an accident happened. Overnight, thousands of bug eggs were destroyed inexplicably. Angry, he launched a war against humanity. In an instant, the sky was covered with red clouds. Los Angeles, Hong Kong, Florence. Something is happening in major cities around the world. The story follows the previous episode. Commander to invade the Earth. Send a soldier to steal Zhu Hei's wife. They used high technology. Successfully gave birth to the first human alien baby child. This is part of the Zoom project. In the face of a powerful alien civilization, humans are being played in the palm of your hand. Several rebels tried to stop them. Made a plan. They decided that when choosing mother, invited Dao Mai to be a guest. Let Dao Mai take the opportunity to dive into the hatching. Dao Mai and his son Xiao Shuai were on time for the appointment that day. Family sitting together for dinner. At this time, the satellite person Lisa had fallen in love with the human handsome. However, what true mother Lisa already had human emotions. She decided to betray her mother. help humans destroy hatch bombs. She handed Dama a blue energy grenade, said it would destroy those hatching bombs. Then find the researcher of the wood column, joined the wood column in the presence of the researcher, became the new queen of the BSARs on Earth. After returning to the party, the soldiers reported to Anna that the mothership had been wrapped in news. The queen was escorted to the safe house, and it's all in their plan. Dama took the opportunity to slip into the hatch. When she saw the instant scalp tingling, after a period of observation, he slowly walked towards the middle of the hatchery. Without saying a word, just unscrewed the grenade. Then he threw it into a cluster of bullets. Grenade blue energy fire. Dama quickly ran outside. As the energy continued to pour out, he got out before the explosion. At the same time, the chaos created by the researchers is still ongoing. He has to wait for Dama to complete the task. This time, Dama finally ran out. To protect Dama, the researcher is ready to hand over his life because only so the pet mother will not suspect that the hatching warehouse. The researcher will not successfully gain the trust of her pet mother. What the pet mother doesn't, their own children have been destroyed. After sending Dama away, he will give birth to a biracial wife, euthanasia. Chuhei thought it was dystocia. He came to find his mother, and his wandering had been erased from human feelings. The heavy mother took out his child and showed it to Chuhei has changed into a person. The giant black face is full of happiness. And here we see it, this species of humans and aliens. He actually inherited it from his father. And when Homana went to see that's when they found out they were all dead. Marcus told him, only Shar soldiers survive. Eggs are affected by high temperatures, may still die. Chang Yui heartbroken. This time he finally realized the sadness of human beings. And my daughter Lisa is still giggling. Kang Yu on a cry, she broke down in tears. However, this emotion often makes a person the control module. Anna is ready to take revenge on even if Marcus tried to stop it. Can't resist the urge of her emotion. He made the final move. In an instant, the mothership outside space, and here comes the opening scene. Humans think it's the end of the world. Little did they know that aliens had a real crisis is approaching in the face of advanced civilizations. Can humans survive this time? The bloody sky shrouded the earth. People looked up to the sky and cried. Then it began to drizzle from the sky. Humans can't hide. If you are unlucky, you will directly receive the fire. There were corpses littering the heroine Dama under the rain became one of them. When she got up, she found that her son Xiao Shuai was missing. So I searched everywhere for my son. At this time, there are no living people in the street. He finally saw his son, but my son didn't answer. He hurried forward to check. Suddenly blood dripped on Xiao Shuai's face. Dama doesn't understand why she's okay. When he looks at his son again, his face is starting to corrode. Dama is heartbroken. This is Chang Wu's revenge on humanity. Because at the end of last season, Dama blew up Nima Bug and delayed by pets. Pets feel the sadness of you, but he didn't know that Dama had ruined him. So Dama scared herself, had this nightmare. But the bloody sky is real. Make the stars instantly become the enemy. People are shouting yellow tiles and blue sky on the street. The scene instantly entered chaos. As a reformer, the young man of the messenger of peace was wounded in the chaos. Just then, suddenly there was thunder. People are looking up to the sky. It really rained blood. The earth is shrouded in a bloody sky. A figurine of blood fell in the sky. People are shouting to return my blue sky. Then the alien ship began to change. Anna is live streaming to the world again. She announced to humanity that the bloody sky, this rain of blood will not humanity. The bloody sky will make the ocean rich a barren land. It will also curb global warming. The ecology of the earth will return to 100 years. As soon as the sentence humans who were just panicking instantly burst into thunderous applause. Do you think Messiah people were really the last second? And the next moment it's to inspire the hatred of aliens towards humans. He summoned all the captains on Earth, indoctrinate them. Show that you have not been eroded by human emotions. And the captain who just whispered, he was brutally punished. Look how they look. In fact, their appearance is just package inside actually looks like this. The captain didn't dare to look any further. Komani executed him in front of the rest of the to solidify their dominance. Soon, Dama brought the injured Xiao Shuai to the spaceship for treatment. Then he found Xiao Mei, the satellite who joined the Wu. Let him help detect the conspiracy. And as the queen's heir, Xiao Mei don't know anything about it either. He sneaked into the mothership who sent her to investigate. Finally got powerful information. And secretly told Dama when he left the mothership. After returning to the bottom, Dama finds Big Black and Carl from the Wu column. Informed them of the report. They followed the instructions of the intelligence and found a place called the Old Tower. The Old Tower. Learned of the true plot of the MSI to ring. They're going to increase substance in people. It is necessary for the reproduction of MSI a new planet. Because of the cross-species union between new life with MSIS. And this newborn is Zhuhei's daughter. So Andy left her on the mothership to study. Threatened let Zhuhei be the undercover back into the column. In the last season, humans blew up Andy's eggs. Pet mother and comes to visit her 6 remaining children. After making a new plan, he actually killed them with his own hands. And this move is just to prove He had not been eroded by human emotion. Not only are there supernatural talents, there must also be terrible human emotions. I didn't expect him to easily shape influence their decision. Baby in fun. He is the product of the cross-species union between humans and aliens. In order to get the baby's father to do things for them, Morena not only gave him human skin. I had to feed him by hand. I saw him grab a white mouse, then slowly open the devil's mouth. Live mice. Slowly into his abyss. In the huge mouth until today, I just found out. It turns out that mice have become a staple food for aliens. No wonder they want to invade the earth at every turn. So what does this mean? It can only be said that after a while of treatment from pet mother, he chews it like a human and feeds it to his baby. Morena is good at exploiting human emotions. Connected to the video call of Juhei, he deliberately told the giant black child that even their technology and most newcomers didn't respond after listening. The giant black shed this way, he managed to capture Juhei's feelings. Let him do things for him wholeheartedly. At the same time, the move column of the alien resistance. They also tap into human emotion, creating chaos outside the peace embassy. I saw a man with explosives strapped to his body. Then from now on, the Wolf column officially declared war on aliens. Hopefully uninformed people stopped trusting the MSIS. Soon the incident was exposed. MSI on Earth. Peace Ambassador centers in 29 cities. The same event occurs almost simultaneously. To find the undercover fifth column, Chong will send someone to collect the relics. Hopefully we can use high technology to find you. Destroy the remaining Wolf column associates. However, as Damai who just joined the Wolf, I don't agree with their extreme way of resistance. Damai is eager to find them. He was at the door of the Peace Ambassador that day, spotting a suspicious woman. Just as the woman was about to detonate, Damai threw her down in desperation. Turns out the woman was sent by the fifth column. After arriving at the police station, also showed the woman the logo of the fifth. I asked about their lair. Pretty soon, a few people found the location of the fire chamber of the fifth column. Can be surprising. It was his teammate, the black girl, who got here first. The black girl is already lurking in the cargo. The Carl grabbed his pistol with the back, just knocked him to the ground. I see that it is a beautiful part. Carl didn't kill them. Finally left. But he did hit hard. The newcomer black girl actually got a tooth knocked out. And when the unsuspecting Damai, the identity of the Wolf column had been exposed, the two of them drove back. Damai found the blood on his body. The black girl doesn't want to hide her identity as MSI decided to kill the colleague Damai, so Damai will come. Created a car accident. Fortunately, both of them crawled out. But a woman's fight is essential. But how could humans possibly be a match for MSI? Just when the black girl was about to open her mouth to eat, she a savage collision. Hit her against the tree and faint. At the same time, after repeated harassment by the Wolf column, Chong Yu came to Dungeon War. The mother who had been imprisoned for many years. And I kind of learned something about the horror of human emotion and the toll of her mother. I will control human emotions. His plan will continue. His daughter Xiaomei has also entered the reproductive period. Said that you left her. You are no longer fertile. So, Xiaomei is now the only satellite person who can lay. What would an alien pregnancy look like? Don't look at her. In fact, her appearance is just a layer of their skin. He woke up. Unknowingly, the body had begun to change. Came in and told him not to panic. Chong's mother told him, this is the stage that the breeding season will become a new generation of queens, hidden in the drum. Xiaomei looked confused, because in a few months, his whole body will turn completely green. And all this, it's all a plan in order to achieve the purpose of invading. Heavy mother makes human little handsome and to perpetuate their racial civilization. He's afraid that his daughter will betray him. Let Xiaomei learn the knowledge of the generation of queens. Next, he will become a test subject for the MSI. They're going to use this high tech, separate a man's soul from his body. I saw dozens of steel claws grabbing at the man's body. Extracting his last bite in a very painful. The matter in the breath may be the human soul. When the soul is gone, this man will also die. To prove that Xiaomei had not been asked Xiaomei emotion, the man begged for his release, but he had no choice at all. And this research is still being tested. They need more human subjects. At the same time, Damai caught the satellite man black girl in a car accident. They're going to torture the black girl. Damai wants to know, what did the satellite man do to the black girl never revealed? At this time, Juhai directly cut off his face to look for information. Every MSI has a fingerprint. Since the black girl doesn't say, they have to do it themselves. They also found many just humans. The tracker sent by to destroy the information here. The two hurried to take away useful items. Giant Black is leaving and sent them a time bomb. When they came back, they found the girl on the list. The date shown is exactly today. They guesses this is the date. Just find this girl and maybe get they're ready to pay attention to the black girl again. Let the black girl tell the whereabouts. The black girls are stubborn. In desperation, they had to peel the skin. After a while of torture, give them a shot of it in case he dies. But the black girl still refused to say. Finally, the giant black shot cut off the black girl's tail. Black girl can't take it anymore. He told the truth. Original. Missing people are moved to a farm, then transported to the alien mothership. Several people rushed to the farm. Finally, in the woods next to it, found the girl. Bing Chingyuan noticed that there were no matter how fast he runs, he doesn't have the main bullet. Seeing that I have been exposed, he had to take the pill. Although the girl was saved, but they forgot the transporter near the satellite. And these humans will also be a test subject. They approach humans disguised as humans to gain human trust in them. Building large shopping malls in major alien motherships quietly hidden silently above these malls. But to build commercial malls in the city center, you have to get permission from each country in order to carry out the plan smoothly. Polonia held a big party, invited business giants from all over the world and diplomats. But what he never expected was the Damai group of people who forced the newcomer to take advantage of this conference, orchestrated an assassination attempt. The goal is to kill the alien Queen Changwon like the so-called shooting the horse. Catch the thief first. After calculating the time, they first asked the priest to lead a group of police protest against aliens. Go to the scene and some security personnel will take the opportunity to open the door. People are lying in ambush at the best location on the second floor, ready to refuse to kill Anna during her speech. Give the newcomer a heavy blow. Let them leave the earth on their own. But the plan can't keep up with the changes. Just as Anna was about to give a speech,